everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. My name's Scooter. I'm here with QB1 of North Ridge High School, Rowdy Christensen.
Yes,
What's going
sir.
on?
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
And did I pronounce your name clearly?
Yes, sir. Rowdy Christensen. Yes,
All
sir.
right, man. All right, man. First of all, first thing I want to ask you about, man, let's get into your name. How did your name come? Like, what made your parents give you that name, Rowdy?
So actually, and we still joke about it to this day, but my mom wanted to name me like a biblical name, like Matthew, John, Luke, something like that.
Okay.
And my dad was like, nah, we're gonna name him Rowdy, and he's gonna play football, and they're gonna say Rowdy Christensen over the loudspeaker. So he kind of called it, but that's really the reason they named me Rowdy. And I used to hate it when I was younger, but I love it now. I think it's unique.
Exactly, because me personally, like with names, man, I have one of the plainest names in the world, man. My real name is Glenn.
Glenn.
It's real simple.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing exciting about it. It's just straight to the point. That kid's Glenn. It really don't have too big of a meaning or nothing. But it's like sometimes when you give a kid a name, it kind of over time it kind of shapes their personality when it's a name that strong.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
And like with your name itself is like, I know that was a strong name because like the first time I heard them say your name, I thought it was a nickname. I thought it was your nickname. Like I thought it was Rowdy, especially after like what we was talking about earlier. The when I first really was like, okay, that kid's the kid. When you guys were playing Bryant, and I think it was a third down play. I'm not sure, but I think it was a third down play, and you dropped back. Play broke down. You broke the pocket. Took off running. Whole time I'm watching this play, I'm actually filming this play. I see the safety sitting there, and he's lurking. He locked in on you. Took a V-line straight to the sideline, and y'all met on the sideline.
Yes, sir.
He knocked you down. I think he gave everything he had in that hit.
Yep. I felt it, yep.
You popped up, though. You popped up, and you remind them, first down.
Yep, that's what I said. It was, I remember that play perfectly. It was 4th and 5, and we're playing
Oh, so
Bryant.
it was fourth down?
Yeah, it's fourth down.
Okay.
And, I mean, like you said, I drop back, the play breaks down. I'm running the left side, trying to get a first down, and then I don't know, like I'm trying to get out of bounds. I'm lighting up, and I don't know where, boom. And he's in my face, rah, 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 and I get up, and I'm like, first down, man.
Yeah, man.
We got the first down.
And when I saw that, I saw your energy, and I'm like, okay, that's why they call him Rowdy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But a week later, I'm like, no, that's his name.
Yeah.
Like, that's his real name.
Yep.
And me personally getting a chance to watch you, man, like I came out, a lot of times I came out because I was coming to see TJ. I know TJ. I know his mom. I know his dad also. I was coming to see TJ. But as I watched those games, I grew a liking to the way you played, the energy you brought, and it seemed like you was always in command. I honestly thought you were older than you actually are.
Really?
By the way you command things on the field and how you had control. But while we're talking about, before we get too deep, while we're talking about last year, man, I saw you guys started off kind of slow. You lost your first 2 games. But that second game, when you guys were playing Hillcrest, y'all jumped out on Hillcrest. Like y'all literally had them on the ropes. And if it wasn't from a couple plays from Ethan doing his little magic, I really felt like y'all would have ran away with those games, with that game. But right after that game, you guys went on a great run to end the season, which y'all went like 7-1 to end the season, like to end the regular season. And do you think it was that game that kind of sparked it, or it was something after that said, okay, we can get on a roll and do this?
I will say that game was a huge part of finding our identity last year. Even the first game that we lost, we didn't give up. I mean, I think they jumped on us, and we that's really when we knew, okay, like we're a fighting team. We're not gonna give up.
Exactly.
We play together. And after that Oak Mountain game, we didn't take that Hillcrest game as a big loss. I mean, we were proud of the fact that, we came in here. We have a whole new staff. Those guys, they've got Ethan Crawford, 4-year starter. They've got Jay in the backfield. I mean, Colin Dunn on defense. They've got a solid team.
Yeah, they had a.
And we came out, sparks flying. I mean, we were doing our job, and I mean, if it weren't for little mistakes, maybe we would have ran away with that game. But that really, I do think, was a big part of finding our identity last year. And we knew after that game what our offense was going to be like for the rest of the year, and it really showed in the rest of the games.
Yeah, man. Because after that, man, we watched you put up 1,900 yards.
Yeah. We had a good year offensively.
21
for sure.
touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So with that type of performance last year, what did you take away from last season going into the off season this summer?
Really, I knew my role as a leader because I was a young guy last year. It took me even me a little bit to really find my confidence. You know, I think after that Hillcrest game, I was probably good, but
man, you could have fooled me.
It could, yeah. But that's the biggest part of playing this position. And as a young guy, I was really trying to, do my thing, but also try to gain the team's respect and be like, hey, I'm meant for this job. I can do this. And so looking back, it's a lot different this year because that starting as a sophomore really helped me as a leader and as a quarterback of this football team. And like I told you earlier, we're a really young team this year. And going into this offseason, we knew that. And we've lost a couple guys. It's just the biggest thing for this offseason was building that real brotherhood, that chemistry, because that's what we're going to need. I mean, we've got talent. We're not the biggest team. Yeah. But what's going to win us games is playing together and playing in sync, and that's really what we've been focusing on this offseason.
All right, man. Okay, and then just to get a little more to your offseason personally, tell me a little bit about the Elite 11 camp.
Oh yeah,
like seeing that you're young, like you said, this was your sophomore season. So what did you learn from that camp? And like I said, this being your sophomore season, you still got 2 years to put up numbers. Mm-hmm. So what did you learn from that camp, and what are the things that you're doing personally to say, okay, I'm going to get back there. I'm going to be on that big stage by the time my senior year comes?
For sure. The Elite 11 was an amazing opportunity. I mean, Coach Stomp invited me to that was probably the highlight of my year. If you grow up wanting to play quarterback, that's every kid's dream is go to the Elite 11 and compete. Mm-hmm. But I got there, and you see a bunch of dogs. I mean, shout out to Bryson Kimbrough. He's over at Hillcrest. I mean, it's just a bunch of dogs. It's a bunch of guys living the exact same life you're living, and I think that really opened my eyes because I'm like that. There are plenty of guys out there that can throw the football. Mm-hmm. I mean, plenty of guys that are bigger than me. They can throw. What's going to set me apart is the leadership on and off the field. Just doing the right things, being in the game mentally, stuff like that. So personally, that camp really changed my outlook on the position, really. And it was really cool to see kind of like the quarterback fraternity and like all the guys that are in it, and how it's kind of like a brotherhood.
I got you. And with that being said, also like with your leadership, like I said, I didn't know how young you were until I just started to research you a little bit after I seen you play. Do you have any older brothers or older sisters, or are you the big brother?
And that's part of why I feel like I'm good at being a leader. I do have two older siblings, but they're way older. They're out of the house. So growing up, I was the oldest. It was just you. I was the oldest of four.
Okay.
In the house.
So that's. You gotta jump start on
being the boss.
Let me show y'all what to do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I know a lot of times not just saying that just because you're being an older sibling that you are automatically a leader, but it had to been something that says, okay, this the blueprint. How to do this.
Absolutely.
And because like I said, I couldn't have just walked down and said, okay. Walked out there and saw y'all play and said, he a sophomore. Mm-hmm. I never knew it. There wasn't no way for me to know it by the way that you control things. Because, like, I'm just watching, like, I watch different things than other people. I'm watching the way you handle the huddle. I'm watching the way you scaling the field before you hiking the ball. And everybody don't do that. Some people just come in the huddle and call the play and say, let's go.
Yeah. And I take pride in that. I do. I really think it's a very important part of this position. And my parents always said God gifted me with very personable traits and being a leader and, you know.
Some stuff you can't teach. You got to be born with it.
So I take a lot of pride in it, and I appreciate that because I really do try. I really do try.
I got you. Well, it shows. But the summer wrapping up now. We heading into a new season, and like you said before, you know, we lost some players to college, graduating. Some players to transfer.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, you still have some of your core guys. Prime example, you still got Nick here. And I know that kid will go. You put it in the air, he gonna go get it.
Gonna go 4.4 speed right there. Yeah, 4.4 laser. 4.4 laser. Shout out Nick.
I got you. But like he gonna go get it. So right now, how do you feel walking into this upcoming season?
I'm confident,
man.
You have? I'm confident. We lost guys, but we got guys ready to step in that spot. We got young guys that are hungry, young guys that want to be led, that want to be taught. That's what's going to be the game changer this year. And you're always going to have talent at schools, and they've just got to be coached too. And the good thing about this year, many people don't know this, but we got a new offensive coordinator. We got a new defensive coordinator. So we got a good staff going. Everybody's ready to be taught, be coached. I'm very, very confident in this. I think it's going to be I think you're going to have a lot of fun watching this.
A lot of fun, a lot of fireworks.
Yep, a lot of fireworks, I feel like. We've got a lot of young guys that are going to shock a lot of people that have not played varsity football before.
Man, I'm ready to see it. What are your goals this year? I know like every school goal is to win state.
Yes.
The ultimate goal is to win state. But outside of state, what's your goals for this season for the team and yourself personally?
So I'd say our goal isn't even to win state. First and foremost, our goal is to win a region championship.
There you go.
We want to beat Hillcrest. We want to beat Hueytown. We want to beat McAdory. It's never been done in the same year.
I got you.
Here it hasn't, at least. This has been a school. So that is our main goal, and we do it 1 week at a time. We try not to think ahead, try not to talk about our opponents, what they're doing. We try to just focus on us. But we do it by working 1 week at a time, winning the day, winning in practice, trying to practice perfect. That's really our goal as a team. And really, right now we're trying to find our identity offensively and defensively with the new staff. But personally, I'd say I really just want to be a good quarterback. I want to be a winning quarterback this year. I feel like we let too many games get away from us last year. I know last year I was a little young. I lacked composure in some moments. This year I really want to be a solid guy. Like that guy can keep it under control. He can control the game. He's going to play it to his speed. So that's really my goal personally as a quarterback this season.
I got you, man. That sounds good, man. Like I said, I'm ready to see y'all this year, man. Just to see what steps you've taken to become a more consistent and better quarterback.
Yes, sir.
But outside of that, I was scrolling around on YouTube. Like I sit on YouTube all day. People might not know it, but I like to just sit at home. I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. And I said, is this Rowdy? I see you stream sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And you actually was playing the game that I like to play myself on MLB 23.
Yeah.
I bought the I bought the highest edition they had.
Really? Yeah.
And I sit around
that's
and
awesome.
play that game all day, man. I created myself on there. I never played baseball in high school. It was to me at that time, I felt like it was slow. Like playing baseball was slow. And I was a speed demon. I played football and I ran track. But once I got out of high school and I got into video games, I started playing MLB, and I've been stuck on it since then.
Love that game, man.
How'd you get into streaming?
So I don't really do it seriously. Me and my buddies, because the PlayStation, it gives you the option to stream. So like we'd always catch some crazy funny moments on the game, and you know, if we were streaming, we could always go back and watch it forever. So especially with MLB The Show, you know, me and my buddy Comer Harris, we would get on there and that new duo thing they brought out.
Now, see, I hadn't even gotten into the duo part
Oh
yet.
man,
Yeah,
that's a
it's
lot
fun.
of fun. That's a lot of fun. We'll
got
get on there and like I wish they had game chat because that'll make it $10 more fun. But, we'll get on there and I mean you just hit a perfect out of nowhere. Everybody's freaking out. It's a lot of fun.
And that's dope, man. Do you play baseball also?
So I used to, and then my 8th grade year, I was coming off probably my best football season ever in 8th grade, and then I was being dumb, roughhousing. I completely tore my AC joint right here in the middle of baseball season, and I was probably better. I probably should have stuck to baseball because I was probably better at baseball than I was at football. But I just decided to hang them up after that happened and focus on being a quarterback. Really,
And that's something that I kind of noticed too. A lot of times, a lot of quarterbacks played baseball, and I don't know what I haven't figured out the entanglement how it all goes together. But I noticed that a lot of quarterbacks play baseball, man. But I ain't gonna hold you no more longer, man. I'm glad to get a chance to talk with you, man.
absolutely.
And but before we get out of here, let everybody know where they can find you on social media, like your Twitter, your Instagram.
Yeah, man. My Instagram is just Rowdy Christensen, all lowercase. My Twitter is RowdyC_1. I appreciate you having me, dog.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you, man. And good luck with the season, man. And I want to thank everybody for watching. And if you enjoyed this, man, take time to like, subscribe, and you'll get more of these episodes. And not only will you get more of these episodes, you will definitely get another check-in with Rowdy later on this year.
Absolutely. Y'all watch out for Scooter, man. He's going to blow up this season. Y'all just wait. Appreciate you, man.
All right, thank you.